Well, good morning to everyone around the world, everyone that's tuned into my channel. I forgot to mention in my last video that I won't post every day. I don't have that ability. I'm a very busy lady, but I will post when I feel driven to, hence being driven by destiny and dealt by fate. What I did forget to mention last video was that I will share the prayer that I use each morning with you all. If you'd like to use it, if you'd like to tweak it to suit yourself even better, great. That works for me as well. And obviously it's all about, more importantly, tuning in with yourself, the source, the divine, and that connection with your own inner self and light. And I also just, wanted to say thank you very much for anyone who might have passed on my videos, shared, subscribed and liked. Thank you. Also, in my last messages, I was supposed to make a quick, polite note from my friend Karen as well. Can everyone please stop using the phrase being a real Karen? Imagine if it was your name being used constantly in a derogatory manner by whoever, whenever and wherever they felt. So this is a shout out to all the Karens and Sharons around the world, Kazes and Shazes here in Australia. You rock. You absolutely rock. So everyone, please stop using Karen as a derogatory name whenever, wherever, and with whoever you choose, because it's not polite and you wouldn't like it if it was your name being used, you know. A real Victoria. That's my name, by the way. I'm Victoria. Now, obviously, here's the prayer I will share. In the name of Source, I call in the divine. I ask for the highest light working gatekeepers to surround and protect all portals and doorways. I also call and ask for Archangel Michael and his army of warriors to come and surround us all and protect us while in this space, to be open to receive the messages divinely driven by destiny and dealt by fate. Obviously, that's my version. So I have posted already a couple of cards that I pulled this morning, and one in particular was from the Leanne Peters. Good morning, Leanne. If you're tuned in, I'd love to collaborate with you sometime, but it was all in relation to healing, obviously, using these cards, and the spirit message was to pay attention to the messages, signs and synchronicities, chant to open the gates of manifestation, universal wisdom, intuition, awakening, and listen to the guidance within. So I wasn't even supposed to post a video today or this morning, but here I am, because I listened and paid attention to what I was being told. So I'm here to share with you. The other card that was on that deck this morning after that was the healing guide. So I feel like a lot of us have our guides with us, helping us to heal at the moment and open to the flow of love. This is what this card says. Allow it to guide you with everything. Healing, inner beauty, opening of throat, third eye and crown chakras. Meditate to Zaya's throat. Seed of awakening. So I hope I've pronounced that correctly. It's an absolutely gorgeous card. I'm trying to get it into a position where you can have a really good look at, just how influential that spiritual source is when you open, let go and open to the flow. So I really, really knew I had to share these two gorgeous messages from Leanne Peters Healing Energy Cards. And she's also online at templeofhealing.com. It's a no-nonsense sort of day. It's a no mucking around day today. The energy's high. For those of you that just tuned in or woke up, There's also this sense of obstructions, a shadow feeling. Here in Australia, we say spanner in the works, encroaching vibe of something lingering around that corner, like it's going to, I don't know whether it's something you've got that you haven't dealt with. I know personally there certainly is for me. And whatever that is, deal with it once and for all today. It says, whatever that is, deal once and for all with that today. Now, these were channeled messages I do write, and these came through. So Joshua was the next. I kept getting Joshua. It was just Joshua. That's how it was said to me. And I've just got tingles all over. So it was a definite message. Joshua, are you listening? And then it was relax. Okay, Joshua, relax. All will be okay. And that was the end of that message. And that was the only message for today, for personal message anyway, direct personal message from Spirit. So Joshua, I hope you received that message. You need to relax, that all is going to be okay. So if anyone knows a Joshua that's going, well, I felt so highly stressed, you'd know if it was your Joshua, that they had to relax, that all will be okay. And then I received, obviously all in relation to the healing too, but tapping into the inner personal joy. When you find something or create those things that you love to do, whether it be cooking, baking, building, mechanics, whatever your gives you a little buzz inside. It ignites the child within almost. If you could think back to what made you the happiest when you were a kid, when you were free and nothing can find you, tap into that kind of level of joy. It's limitless. So they were the messages. And then I am pulling a relationship card, and that is the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. The universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. Sorry, I'm still new to doing YouTube videos. The law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. Now, if that isn't relative, I don't know what is. Does everyone understand what that means? Sometimes wording in spiritual terms can be quite tricky. I live by a theory, and I'm just going to throw this out there because this is just who I am to the core. I was once given a theory, and it was the KISS theory. Keep it simple, stupid. Or maybe I should say, keep it simple, soul. It's as simple as that, basically. What we think, we attract. What energy we choose to sit in, we will magnetize towards us. What vibe you are flowing in is what you're gonna find. Subconsciously, you need to, if you looked at it like a library, and from the time that you were born, you stored all your books. And those books over time, obviously, everybody knows what happens when you don't clear out your bookshelf, or an old back room, or, I'm trying to find analogies that, or terminologies that will relate to every being. The old back closet, the whatever it might be. Broom closet. I don't know why I want to say that. Sort of like the dust, the cupboard, you can only imagine. And some are necessary, some you require, some are the foundations of your identity, of who you are, the lessons you've learned, the things you dreamt of, who you wanted to become, the list goes on. And it's up to you to identify what stays and what goes. Okay? How you clear it out. Who helps you clear it out? I'm just going to go on to the next deck of cards now, because I think I can't say that any simpler almost. It's, if you're going to do anything, who are you going to do it with? Why are you going to do it? What are you going to do it for? And, oh, there goes 3 cards. And the bottom line is, if you're going to do it, you're doing it for yourself, aren't you? If you're ever invested in anything worthwhile, you're doing it for yourself. Let's all be honest. But this is a part of where the source and spirit speaks through me, because you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the whole. We are one. The self, that doesn't make any sense to me. But then I come from a different place of perspective to a lot of people. So I'll just put it that way. And I'm not saying I'm any better or brighter or smarter than anyone else. You just heard me call myself, use the KISS theory. Keep it simple, stupid. Right. The 3 cards that fell out of these gorgeous earth energy deck. That's them there. They're absolutely magnificent. I love these cards. Love these cards. And I'm going to pop that over there. That's the future eagle. I love the eagle. Eagle is one of my animals, my spirit animals. Absolutely. To my core. Love the eagle. Communion, it says. That's in the future, right? And I'll tell you what I see in that in a moment. But the first one is dance, celebration. I love to see people dance, live life, be happy and celebrate. Don't know anyone that doesn't. I'd imagine they're not well if they don't. So do it. Do it. Have more love, laughter, light, celebration, dance. To all my friends at the moment celebrating around the world. Oh my goodness. Hi to so many people, and I will link you and share you, and you can tell me what you think of my new videos, guys. I've got friends all around the world. Hello, hello, hello. And I love you and I miss you so much. The lotus flower, this is what my emotions are all about, unfoldment. I'm sorry, I told you already, I've pre-warned you, I'm emotional. If anyone didn't catch the Bondi message yesterday, tune into yesterday's video, or the day before, a couple of days, my last video anyway, last uploaded video. Lotus flower, unfoldment. There's the most gorgeous sun shining through here in this card, with the most magnificent lotus flower in the forefront. If you can tap into your own spiritual self and truly find what you believe in your core self to be true, just like I did all my life. I've searched and I've tried many different things. So I can tell you that with unfoldment, with the lotus flower and unfoldment, you can find it. And passion. I never gave up. And fire and passion. Destiny was driving me. I was driven by destiny to deal these cards and messages and come through and deal and talk to people about these things in life that have been taboo for so long, that no one wanted to talk about, that weren't recognised or appreciated, years. I'm in my 40s, so I lived through an era where we were past you were crazy if you saw things, or institutionalised and tortured if you saw things, or medicated, sorry, is another one. But it certainly wasn't, it was a taboo topic. It was still a taboo topic. And I suppose that leads us into that final message of flying like the eagle, seeing like the eagle, maintaining something that has enabled me to be where I am is maintaining an eagle eye perspective, a bird's eye view of not just everything around me, not just the things I wanted to look at. I had to include myself. Can you see that man looking in the eye of the eagle there? You have to be able to subjectively view yourself, okay, in order to be able to look within. You have to look at the shadow as well. You have to look into the light and the dark. There are two sides to every human, I suppose, is one way of saying it. And there's the age-old two wolves. Which one are you going to feed? They're both the same wolf. It's how you treat it. So how do you treat yourself? Let's go, people. I love you so much, and blessings entirely. Nothing but blessings and unconditional love throughout the entire day. This has been driven by destiny and dealt by fate. Thank you.